Hello again, Furby here again, reviewing a new amp for you guys. Well, new amp to a lot of you. I've had this amp for quite a while. It's an amp called a Lang, L-A-N-G, Lang amp. Not a lot of people have heard of this amp, but it's kind of picking up steam in a lot of circles now. A lot of blues guys, Joe Bonamassa, a few guys like that are picking them up now. I am going to show you the 50 watt version. They make two different versions of this head. They have a 100 watt and a 50 watt version. Little backstory on the company. They're based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Every single amp is handmade, custom, whatever wiring, specs, anything that you want. They do it for you. I picked this amp up secondhand personally, so I didn't get to get my custom amp. But it's amazing nonetheless. So, just a couple features about it, and I'll let you take a look at it here. Again, you'll notice my cab is turned backwards. I noticed in my last video I kind of blew a lot of people's ears off because amps are loud. So, I turned my cab around, and hopefully that'll kind of help that out a little bit. But there's the amp there. Pretty standard setup, 2-channel amp. Got your presence, bass, mid, treble, master volume, gain, and clean volume. Yeah, the clean and the dirty channels use the same EQ, but it's pretty easy to dial in a good tone for both channels there. The one downside about this amp, mine did not come with a foot switch, so I actually had to purchase one on eBay, right here. Keep in mind, if you buy one of these amps, it is a latching, sorry I had to think about the word, latching foot switch is what you need. So it took me a little bit to find one. It was a bit of a pain in the ass, but it wasn't too bad at the end of it all. Yeah, this thing is meant to be kind of a clone of a Marshall Plexi, a hot-rodded Marshall Plexi, kind of like Van Halen used back in the day before he went to Peavey, that type of stuff. So you get that really nice brown sound at really any volume. Yeah, this amp is cool, like I was mentioning. Cool at any volume. You don't have to crank it and play it super loud to get a really nice tone out of this guy, which isn't the case in a lot of tubed amps. So, yeah, let me go ahead and just start playing for you guys. I'm playing on my 2003 Les Paul Standard. I'll do a single coil guitar in a little bit, just so you can kind of see the different tones you can get out of this guy. I'm playing out of my Vox Night Train 2x12 cabinet with Celestion Vintage 30s for those of you gearheads out there. Pardon me scratching. So yeah, here we go. It's actually a Zac Brown song. For those of you that don't know the Zac Brown band, check them out. They're amazing. Very underrated band. Anyway, beyond my spiel. That's kind of a song focusing on the middle position neck pickup. They have another really cool song that's done. It's called Uncaged. It's really cool lick in there where it's like. Really, really cool. Check that amp out. So, what else can you play on this guy? How about a little bit of Tool? No one ever does Tool in these type of things. So right now I have the gain at 2, and it's breaking up that much. I'm going to go up a little bit to about 4. You can hear how it really fattens up and gets nice and saturated. So, yeah, why not? Perfect amp for that kind of stuff. Well, let's try out the clean channel. So, one downside of this guy, no effects loop, no reverb. Sorry about that. Now, I know a lot of you guys really like effects loops because you're running, well, a lot of effects. Exactly what it's for. Anyway, me personally, I have a pretty simple board. The only thing I ever run through a loop is my delay pedal and my phaser pedal, which I use almost never. This guy, it's hard to use delay without that effects loop, so I kind of just cut it off. I don't usually use a whole lot of reverb when I play. This guy has a really, really nice chime. Just. So I'm going to throw on, why not? We'll throw on some delay since I never play with it. And you can do some really cool stuff like... So, yeah, I mean, you could do some pretty cool, like, you know... So, you know, you can get some nice stuff. I mean, if you're a blues player, don't like to play with a whole lot of distortion, this amp can still be pretty good for you. Then, this guy's really cool if you want to crank up the distortion. And do a little bit of metal, kind of what it's meant for. So we'll do that. Why not? And we'll do some Melvins. Yeah. Cool amp. It's been a really good workhorse for me. Been really reliable. Haven't had any issues with it aside from retubing, which hey, you gotta do. It's unfortunate, but hey, shit's expensive. Anyway, really cool amp. If you ever come across one, I know they're kind of hard to find, but if you ever come across one and you're in the market for an amp, give it a shot. You might really enjoy what it has to offer. Don't forget to subscribe below. Leave comments, tips, requests, anything like that. If you want to hear something, if you want a piece of gear reviewed and I happen to have it or I can afford it, I will be happy to do it. Yeah, so talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.